I'll do this without music. Hold on. I'm gonna put music on. Let's say they're gonna do away with Facebook, so no one. Why? So no one can show them how Sean did, so they can keep manipulating and taking advantage of people. Watch this. Here, this one. Now this. Like this. Go bigger. I'll flip it. So they can keep on taking advantage of people with their shit. Did you see what happened to the street out there? Did you see what happened to the street out there where the rocks I placed out? Did you see what happened to it? Did you see how many new ones broke out into it? How do you think it happened? How do you think these cracks start to form? Or they're gonna take away Facebook, then I got YouTube. And if I got YouTube, then we'll just do it with YouTube. And if I don't have YouTube, I'll find another thing. I don't care. You're gonna rectify the damages you did. See, this is probably better. I can explain a lot of this stuff. We don't want to select a profile. I wanted to view it. So they put it in my hair right there. Okay. You see that ugly looking thing that they put in my hair? And then they shape it through the trees. And then they goes into the clouds. So that hair is what if that said star, S-T-A-R, where the wingers is, that hair is that cloud that's touching the orange dot. I can just use this. But if that's what we have to do, and I really mean it. I really meant it, you know. How did this just grow just like this, you know, just like that, you know? The curls, all of that, you know. I didn't know he had a widow's peak like me. His hair's up high. Who painted him like this? Because you want to know what color they painted me? Black. I'm going to show you this one. You see my hair? We'll click that in there. We'll do this again. You see my hair right here? See this one? No, I don't. This is over at Grounds for Coffee. You see this? You see this? Do you see this? They're perfect. They're perfect. Okay? I have a whole set of these. Okay? See, where's the ghost at? The ghost is in this little yellow painting with the red. My little girl painted it. It really is. You can see the outline of it perfect inside here. But we'll find another picture with the other slides, and I'll show you how you can see the perfect outline to it. This is the R and star. Right here, it's this piece. They beak out my eyes at this, and they make sure they get all the angles with this. I got a better picture I did the other day. So they had me lay these rocks down. Well, maybe I laid them myself. I don't know. And so this came out. This came after. Okay, no, I laid this first. This came after. Okay? So explain this one. What happened here? How'd this happen? I mean, look. It comes up. It comes up. See this? It goes around. It really goes around. Okay? See this? You see this little M looking thing right here? You see it right here? Okay? You see how this comes down? See how this comes down? See this? I mean, if you were a FBI specialist in handwriting techniques, you'd know damn well that that was an exact match that they burn into my skin. It only takes photo overlays to show you the same thing with this. Which was directly above this line. They ruined my family. They ruined my family. Of course they want to get rid of Facebook. They don't want no one showing you the truth the way I did. Of course. No wonder they'd want to get rid of that. As I said in one of the other slides, I said, now explain to them what you did to me in my bathroom over there at Mountain View now. Now. Because the recordings were in 15-second spikes, and I proved the voices to be that of electronic nature, and you laughed at me, Riverdale. They recorded, Katrina, what's this? Daddy, and one of them. I had to clean out the frequencies for it, and pull the voice clean. To prove it to them. They laughed at me. They laughed at me. So this is what happens. They run the light lines, and the light lines will actually blind your eyes. The light lines will blind your eyes. Its purpose is to do this. Real fast. Through stuff. That's the purpose of it. It starts with, they try so hard on this phone to make me lose everything with that edge stuff. It starts like this. The clear reads the light, and this is the ghost of it. Once the whole sky is brightly lit, there's little fine shadows that run through these. Okay? This is the ghost that came through on this side. Okay? Like, it will go with this white on this wall, and it comes and it runs down. Now, up here, the lines come down, and all the lines run down, and all the lines run down, and all the lines run down. The light comes through here, you got your shadows, you got your angles, they do your angles, all this. It really runs like this. It reflects off the water. And it runs through everything that can reflect. This does. Just like this. This shapes all the light lines through everything that was shaped out for the ghost that will actually decipher it all. I want them to fix the damages they did. They continue mocking me with it. I want them to fix the damages they did to my family. I won't stop until they do. I don't know how it's possible that it could come from this side when I shaped this over in Clearfield Sunset. Right on the border. They come out this way too. Because it is the same exact one. You can tell by looking at these. By looking at these. By looking at the way it comes through. So this is what we did. That's the one. Look what you did to her. Look what you did to her. Look at what you did to her. You think she really was this way before? You fucked us all up? No, she wasn't. No, I don't have a girlfriend, okay? And I love my ex-wife still. I just keep confusing you with the star thing, don't I? They mocked me with a house, and they run me through the lines to houses to mock me with them. They say they stole my house. They brag about it. It's usually a girl. Sometimes it's a guy. But most of the time it's usually a girl saying, "We stole your house. We stole your house." So I mocked them with bird poo. They run one of these lines right here over top of the wood of the house, you know, and they run me through the lines over to here to mock me with this shit. We stole it. We stole your house. Then I go in and I walk into some place and I say, "Okay," I say, "You're my new ghost and you're my new shadow." And they probably think I'm absolutely fucking crazy on the left and the right in some motel. And this is the kind of stuff that we were doing. Illusion things. So I actually found like these people that knew what was going on wasn't right what they did to me. How do you think that happened? Well, we're gonna do away with Facebook, then I'll make sure that it goes to YouTube because this is what I tried doing and then they did hate crime on me. Because I didn't do what they said. They made my little girl scream in terror. I've never heard anybody scream so horrible in my life. They held me at gunpoint. The only damage was the broken frame in the house. The whole house was spotless. The only damage was their mess. The only mess was their mess. And there was not a bat. There was not a bat. And then they say they hated me. They hated me. And they're going to do everything in their power to get my family evicted from Mountain View. Everything in their power. In their power. This kind of power? This kind of power. Right here? This kind of power? This power, right? Everything in their power. Like they did in my bathroom when they were... Go south. Dig, big boss. So look, if it wasn't God who made these clouds, it wasn't God who did that. We'll show you some really good ones of that. If it wasn't God, then who was it? If it wasn't the government who's capable of doing that, then who was it? They know where I'm going with this one. They know exactly what I'm going to explain with this one. Let's see, am I locked in one? These little short videos prove the angles and the lines are true. They know where I'm going with this one. Did you see that one? Because I don't have a lot of time on this video. Let's go with this one now. That's 2 on the same day in the same place. Here's the third one. That's 3, same day in the same place. So what you think that they're doing with this? What you really think that's going on with this right here? Oh, it's simple. All 4 of these are related to each other. It's simple what they're doing with it. I'd like to go to the last account I was on, where I know this one's at. This is what they did in the bathroom. Explain to them. See this one on the mirror? You see this one on the mirror? Right here. I didn't just get there. Yeah, someone wiped the mirror. They wiped their smear. I didn't get there. I didn't just get there because they wiped the smear. Most of them are marking the marks without knowing they're marking the marks because the mark was already made. They're going to explain how this works. I don't want to be the one to have to explain this, how it comes down into this, and how it goes down through this. I really don't need to have to try to explain this. There's a lot more to it than that. I'm gonna probably most likely end this video after the next 2 slides, okay? The odds are twice in 2 different skies, right? Ogden and Clearfield. This is Ogden. This is within the last month. Probably a week ago. This is Clearfield. I told you that ghost was in my hair. It was in the R, I said. Right here. Right here on this one. Odds are... So then let's do this again. So he couldn't do that again. 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 See this? Well, who painted him like that anyway? Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Embarrassing, isn't it? Where's the second one? Oh. Odds are twice in 2 different skies, huh? Deja vu. This video is 20 minutes long. We'll go YouTube then.